Tonight, the FBI is investigating the cybersecurity breach which has shut down the main fuel supply line to the East Coast. The ransomware attack on Colonial Pipeline temporarily halted fuel lines from Texas all the way to New Jersey, spanning more than 5,500 miles. The pipeline transports more than 100 million gallons of gasoline and other fuel per day, nearly half the East Coast fuel supply.
So it is the largest cyber attack in terms of an energy infrastructure attack here in the United States. And so that is very disruptive, and it's something that's going to get a lot of questions in Congress and elsewhere.
Officials say the attack has not yet compromised the overall supply line, and the company is aiming to restore services by the end of the week, minimizing impact on gas and fuel prices. The FBI is blaming the attack on a hacking group known as DarkSide, a Russian criminal enterprise which claims to be apolitical. The FBI and other U.S. agencies are investigating whether this was a state-sponsored attack. So far, there is no indication the Kremlin is behind it.
We assess that DarkSide is a criminal actor, but that's certainly something that our intelligence community is looking into.
Culpability, however, is not as simple as who carried out the cyber intrusion.
If countries are not enforcing the rules, whether it's Russia, China, Iran, Brazil, wherever, if they're not enforcing the rules and making sure that they take care of their criminal sector, there's some culpability to that state government, regardless of if they're involved or not.
Ransomware is a cyber attack in which hackers threaten to shut down networks or publish private information unless paid a ransom. The Department of Homeland Security estimates a 300% increase in such attacks in the past year alone, with a cost of more than $350 million in ransoms.
As you know,
today, national security officials issued a clear warning to the nation's private sector.
Secure your systems.
Our nation's critical infrastructure is largely owned and operated by private sector companies. When those companies are attacked, they serve as the first line of defense, and we depend on the effectiveness of their defenses.
U.S. agencies are still reeling from the SolarWinds data breach, a massive cyber intrusion in 2020 by a network of hackers working for Russian intelligence. The attack infiltrated government and private sector computers and networks, remaining undetected for months.